And welcome back, folks. We're going to be jumping back into game. Timbermen are taking on Limitless here as our last BO1 here, at least on the ESO Road to Rio, the NA RMR qualifiers. I'm fine, and it'll be back in a bit. But for now, let's go ahead and get this one on the way. Timbermen versus Limitless. Two definitive contenders to make it to the RMR. Limitless coming in, nearly upsetting EG to start off their run. And Timbermen looking to pull off a run of their own. Starts to put off an overpass because Dare is going to do exactly what he did in the last series. Double kill from Connector with the dual Berettas. Why not? And Scar, Maxwell, and Stamina remain at the back of Connector. It's also Scar who's pinned down inside of the corner. He doesn't know it yet. Lucky for them, they found a timing. Smoke in to allow them to make the walk up here for the Limitless side. Volley in. But not finding the kill here, it was really smart, at least for Timbermen, to fall back. Now they pop out and give Droid a surprise. Maybe the second Shane needs to get out of dodge. Dare can't find anything with the dual Berettas just yet. He'll trade out his mags. Give it a second. There you go. Out with the boost. The boost will find Shane, and they brought it back down to the 3v3 in the pistol round.
Yeah, this is a good situation here too for Timbermen. I mean, we just saw them play this. Oh, there you go. Oh my gosh, the dualies though. It's only going to be one kill, so that's not what they wanted. They needed a little bit more from that. But there you go. Snap's able to get this back. And there we have it. The pistol does go in favor for the Timbermen, and there we go. Limitless now starting on a deficit once more.
Yeah, well, welcome back, Laz. Back to the show. Timbermen and Limitless, two of our contender teams trying to face off, make it to the RMR. That's a good start from Timbermen. More or less just started off the exact same way it did. Timbermen, keep in mind, just faced off on Overpass versus the Collegiate Superstars, and it was, again, Dare with dual Berettas inside a Connector, and he just shredded them at the start of the round. Limitless found their way back into things, though, and of course, this Limitless team is not one to underestimate. Sure, they're in advance, but Stamina has gone out and picked the cream of the crop in the, what's in the NA sub-top divisions, and tried to assemble them into kind of his own miniature super team. So it's very interesting to see how this one develops and if they're able to pull themselves and bring themselves a chance to the RMR. I believe they would be facing off one of these teams if they are on a collision course with Strife on the other side of the bracket when it comes down to that qualifying BO3. So we're basically picking and choosing who Strife are going to be facing off against. If no offense to the other teams, of course.
Yeah. That's assuming no upsets happen or anything else, and
of course
things go the normal course, we'll say. But Limitless going to group up. They don't have any investment. They have one flash, and that's going to be Stamina. He's going to have that ready to go. So it's going to be the pop that comes in, and everybody's just going to swarm into the site. There it is. It's going to get thrown.
Oh my!
Look at that!
The Glocks,
how did they get that?
5 Glocks are better than 1 gun. And but Droid, oh no, the off angle. They're all armorless. That's all the cash farmed up. $1,800 pocketed, and Dare has arrived at the scene for the last 2 up for Timbermen. But I mean, the damage dealt by just complete Glocks is admirable.
That's amazing. I mean, the fact that we see, what was that, 3 kills that they got? Something that shouldn't be happening from Timbermen. I mean, that's kind of a round where, like, it was Glocks. Like, there's just no investment made. It was, what, $200 for a flashbang, and they get a 3K like that? So now they're sitting pretty. Pause is going to come through, though, but this is not a bad note here, because right now, even Stamina, the IGL here for Limitless, can kind of figure out some new plans, some new things they want to do, and
yeah,
even with that round, how it went, I mean, this is now probably making a bigger discussion, like, okay, guys, we have a chance here. Like, I mean, look at what we just did with Glocks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'm sure Stamina is super familiar with these Timbermen players. I mean, he, as well as just the Timbermen as a whole, have been in the NA space for a long time. Definitely up there. These two teams are on the same caliber. I think that's a reasonable statement to say. So we'll look at the Limitless team and see how they bounce back. Because so far, what we've seen from Limitless today was good. A comeback from down 8-2 against the Hospital was looking dire until they showed some incredibly good team play. So we'll see if they can bring same to the timbermen. Now
slower pace round though.
Yeah, just taking their time. You know, it's the RMR. You gotta be careful with what you do. Everything has ramifications. I'm gonna say it a lot during these qualifiers, but it's the major, for goodness sakes.
It is the major. Going to Rio too. Or not Rio, just kidding. Oh yeah, what am I talking about?
Well, they're going to Stockholm.
You're going to Stockholm, yeah. Holy brain fart.
Still though, like, if either one of these teams made it to Stockholm, then such a huge opportunity to get a chance against international competition. Not just to play, not just to... I mean, making the RMR and potentially making the major is a cool thought. Just making it there as a whole is really, really powerful. There are other teams in this other side of the bracket as well who are definitely in the hunt. Team 1.
Davenport.
Davenport's a crazy shout, but if they made it to the RMR, how unbelievable would that be?
That would be another history mark for that team. They've already done it making ECL. I mean, now they'd be like, yeah, one of the first collegiate teams to make that kind of a rank.
Okay, and we'll start things off to bring this RMR dream to fruition. What a shot from Stamina. Now they stampede on the site. Now the site begins to shake a little bit as all the teams make their way onto it. Two players still inside of the pit, though. Darren Intra, excuse me, still in, and a boost even in from Spawn. And Limitless are kind of cluttered up right now. They're not covering a lot of ground together. And I'm not sure how good these crossfires are because they fall upon by one, and that's 3 consecutive kills. Jaba and Cameron, their crossfire needs to hold on, and it will. 2 kills, now just Jaba, but he falls. And the kit? Do they have it? Do they have the time? I think they might. They should.
I think it's going to be close.
They will.
Woo. All right.
4v5 retake, man. How do you get that across the line?
It's so competitive, though. This is so... I mean, we're still so early on, 4th round in, and bomb going down. This is, you know, again, where we have that money situation. Limitless can force up this. Not really a force, but they can engage with a purchase on this one, so... No op, of course, for either side. Not far enough in the game yet. I'm excited to see Max. Well, honestly, if Max can get this off into play, like the way we saw him on Nuke, dear God.
I think we can handle it. I think he's definitely the operator who can handle Timberman's aggression. He'll be a definite tool come later in this game. For now, though, back into play. Snap finds the double kill, just running around up close. That's the bomb, too. That is just a sitter of a round here. Air knocked out the lungs, man.
Did he spot the bomb?
I think there's a chance before the smoke bloomed. Who knows? But I mean, either way, full control over... Maybe he didn't. The thing is, Limitless think they have the bomb. Is the problem.
Well, I mean, rightfully so, too.
I mean,
Fury getting taken down like that, and the deep smoke.
Limitless could easily consider save here, even though like they could just like fight some ghosts, basically. They will make the move to try and collect the bomb up again, but with 40 seconds on the clock, dude, that is just. I'm not sure about you, but I hate their odds right now.
Yeah, the odds are not looking in their favor, but they got a lot of utility they can still use. They got the molly and the smoke. Plenty of flashbangs. Double player is going to be here from Timberman in this B site. Playing in the back, though. The first one, he spots it. He could do some chunky damage. Oh, there it is. Slam dunk.
Slam dunk right onto Cameron, the entry fragger, and the rest just falls into place. As, yeah, when you have such little time, little players, you just go in hastily. You don't have everything cut and dry. Another pause being rolled on out. I'm wondering if the first was just attack, but this one could be attack. As Limitless need to regather themselves. Timberman just looks dominant as they have. And Limitless, a team who'd already made their name for themselves just 2 days ago. To be honest, they could have just straight up eliminated Evil Geniuses from the RMR. But now they're here, and this is a rocky start.
Well, we can never count Limitless out. I mean, we saw this on Nuke, right? What was the score line? I mean, that was like an 8-2. And then they just pulled up the impossible and did a comeback, and then just went on mayhem mode, and they won the game.
Oh, yeah. That's, I mean, can't deny it. Right now, though, it's only half by, so wouldn't get your hopes up.
Yeah,
and I think timbermen have also done generally, like, especially from the overpass that we've seen so far and the style they like to play on the CT side, it's quite well attuned to handle these pistols. They never like to forward face on the CT side. They conserve their utility a lot. Make sure that they can always play anti-execute. And especially, again, when Limitless have no utility to execute onto the site, all they can hope and pray is that someone hits some bangers, basically.
It's all about hitting the bangers. Now leaving B site totally, completely open here from Limitless. Look at this now. They're putting 4-1 split. It's going to be Jaba. It's on the outside of washroom. Cameron does have the smoke. They just going to try to run and pop this?
I mean, they kind of have to. They have 3 flashes. That actually might be enough to start a good play. But it's on 3 different players, so it might be a little discombobulated. We'll see. 1 flash to rule them all. Droid drops his molly, falls back, and just as they decide to make their move, and a headshot landed. Dare, though, with the double. And J-Ball, he's picked up a gun. Droid is there to help, and Dare has just found 3. Just stamina. 1v3. Shadow spotted, and Dare's gonna make it a 4K. I mean, he hasn't even needed the op today.
No, he definitely has not. But look at this now. I mean, this is, again, this is where timbermen, I kind of give them that slight advantage just playing this map. Pretty much giving Collegiate Superstars a big running. Made it easy. So the fact they just played this, they can have that quick conversation of what went well, what went wrong. Limitless are trying to still figure out that puzzle. Stamina. Trying to read the board, trying to figure out what to do.
In the meantime, back to some classic aggression. What a flash tossed in, but no trade onto Maxwell. Didn't want to swing into the op, and so, okay. The aggression just gets stuffed instantly.
Now, a tough situation here for Timberman. With these 3 players, I mean, again, this is where they have to play a lot more passive. The anchors come into play. And for Limitless, I mean, you can see how slow they're taking this. They're just expecting some kind of counter aggression to happen, but it's just not. I mean, there is the flank coming in right now from Droid, yeah. They're reading this, though.
Speed on the play. I'm wondering... No one's watching. J-Boss just coming up the ladder. Surprise! Whack-a-mole, send you right back down. And that causes panic for the Limitless team. They don't know what's behind them. They don't know what's in front of them. They just walk back into mid. Yeah. Shane. Oh, no, he goes down. Maxwell, what a flick. And that might just draw them back in towards this A site. Smokes, mollies. There, oh, it's just a fake. It's a complete fake. They're trying to sell it, but Droid has not bitten down on this. And soon enough, he'll hear the plate, but he's trying to rotate in between to the barrels. Takes too many liberties, and he'll go down. And just Dare. What a shot! Oh, gosh. Oh, now he's on for this. Oh, now he wants a piece of up. He's gonna find a second. Dare. Unbelievable. Stamina ought to be quaking in his boots, but Stamina's found the gap. Dare.
Oh, he's got such good position.
Yeah, right underneath Dare. It's never meant for the op, but oh, man. A just cruel reminder of who they are playing against. Limitless get the round, but Dare reminds us all.
A big execution from Dare. I mean, almost able to win that 1-on-3, but Stamina, the fact that he was able to play the bomb box, wait things out, the timing was just impeccable. I mean, the fact that he could reposition like that, like you said, as soon as you get under heaven like that, It's almost a sure deal unless you're landing some kind of crazy simple no scope shot, something like that. I don't know, but now I mean the op's still in the play here for Timbermen. So this is again the op on op duel, which I've been kind of waiting for this whole game.
Yeah, they're all grouped up into the shore pipe. The boost up from Snav. Oh dear, and now it's gone all to pieces again for Limitless. And they just get shredded. Again. And they can't afford to lose these kind of rounds. Not just lose the rounds, but in this fashion.
Yeah, not in this kind of fashion at all. And now, I mean, Max has to save this off. I mean, he just has to kind of wait things out. This is a good moment right now for Stamina. He can kind of, you know, talk with the team. They can have this quick chat. Call it a timeout. It's not really, but this is a good moment for the team just to kind of figure out what is not working right now. And I think we can see that pressure. I mean, there's been 2 timeouts already been called out, 2 pauses. Never mind, he's going to get rid of the op. He's not even going to entertain it at all. Makes sense with all that time.
Not that it matters. Oh, never mind. Did they get it? No. Yeah, some guns being traded out. Yeah, but overall, this is some dominant showing here from Timbermen. I mean, that kind of tactic sometimes is expected, all things said. But just getting away with it. So, Tech 9's out for Limitless. The old faithful, the con rush. And, well, we'll see this train wreck if it is one. Right now, Timbermen, though, they want to back away. They don't want to tussle with these techs. Works out, actually, for a little bit. Just spend some utility from their belts. Getting some pressure on that CT side. Snap, though. Forward angle. Too many Tech 9s to handle, excuse me. But he does spot 3. That will prompt Dare to post up and Droid to arrive to the site. And smoke is about to go in front of the site. Very interesting smoke, trying to block away some of these angles, give them some space as Dare's actually missed the shot, and they're running through the smoke. But up close, that's where Droid will thrive. But either way, a bomb plan is not bad. A kill for J-Ball. 1v2. The nade, I sail right on top of his head. Shane knows where he is as well. And Shane now can just begin to hunt for the fight. And really well coordinated there between Jordan and Shane. Understanding each other's positioning. And, well, they'll avoid a catastrophe. But the ecos are dealing a lot of damage. Right now to the Timberman economy. I mean, Limitless are giving themselves some opportunity to get back into the game. That's for sure.
Oh, it really is. And I mean, even getting that bomb down and especially, again, that 1-on-2 situation. Those are good notes that we're seeing from Limitless. They're kind of starting to get that motor running a little bit. This is a kind of almost looking like the same thing we saw in Nuke earlier on today, but I don't know. We'll have to see if anything changes. Max does have the op ready to go. Same as well for Timberman is conditioned. A bit more aggression, actually. Cameron, he's going to just push on right through. What is going on? Look at this. Shit! And he's almost able to find that kill, but he has to pull him back. A risky play, but it almost pays off.
Flash back into Monster, clear things out, and yeah, literally dodging a bullet there was interesting. Going for those jump spots, and Cameron just felt like he should have had a freebie right down there. But nothing gives, not just yet. Getting on the clock though right now. This is uncharacteristic for Timberman. They're a team that likes to hold on to the utility a lot. And they're running dry on that. That could pose a problem. But they're going back to long. They're going back to Dare. Oh boy, the timing. Could it be worse? No, it's not. He flicks and destroys Maxwell. Sends him back to Earth.
The advantage again for Timberman, too. And hesitation from Limitless. We can see this. I mean, now they're going to change their plan. Look at this now. Players are starting to move towards B main. The bomb's still just in back and
20
middle.
seconds.
They got to move.
They got to.
Something has to happen.
I mean, they're basically required to save here. Down they go, in towards short, in towards B. They can stack it up with 3 players. There's little to no utility on this site. Shane, though, feels the pressure. He does fall, and holding inside of the pit saves them. Stamina stops them. Now it's still in this 2v2, though. Stamina still needs to very much deliver, and he will. He's on for the ace, and he's going to get it. Stamina saving Limitless. It's only their second round, for goodness sakes, but they're going to need a lot more of that. That's a start.
My God. We talk so much about Max having that off, and the Stamina's like, hang on a second, boys. I can do it, too. Gets an ace. He gets himself an ace to get that second round, and boy, Limitless needed something to get that motor running, and boy, God, that has got to be the moment now. And look at that Timberman. They have to just put light pistols on this. They don't have any money to work with. What an amazing showing from the IGL himself.
And now Timbermen are down to pistols. Now all these little eco rounds that have gotten down to these like 2vx situations have turned problematic. But these pistols get to snake in through the short side, so okay. Limitless taking their sweet time about this. Timbermen are bringing the fight to them. Right now, Cameron is absolutely trapped by 10% forward, and oh, Intra finds another headshot, and he needs a second one onto Cameron. Playing the jig feet game. Cameron is starting to run out of ammo. And, yeah, that's a nice swing there from Cameron. Or excuse me, Intra was running out of ammo. Either way, up the ladder goes Dare, and well, he's gonna be late to the party. We're gonna see Limitless start to get that engine running. You know what? Exactly what you were talking about here last.
Yeah, this slow start is really starting to cook up something. Oh, there we go. Nice little sweep, and there we go. Limitless get their third. And even now, the money situation is there here for Timbermen. But if we can see Limitless pick this up, I mean, the loss bonus is currently sitting about that 2,400 mark for Timbermen, but if we see them pick this up, I mean, we can be seeing a 5-round mark here for Limitless. They're looking at a way better position than what we saw before.
True.
Facts. We spit them. True. And speak the truth. Right?
Right. Sure.
Right. Oh, yeah. Double mollies. Okay.
Timberman. Dare back on and off. Towards this side, but Cameron just sprints through Monster. No care in the world. He does get traded out, admittedly, but I mean, I think Cameron will take that.
Yeah, we're always honest.
Yeah, I would never lie to you. I've never lied ever, actually.
Dang, that's a fact.
That was my first lie I've ever told.
There you go.
Or was it?
Chronicles. Okay, well, we're two of that 4 and 4. I mean, now Limitless, they're just gonna group up for this B hit. They've left everything. There's no lurk in middle. There's no lurk at A. They're ready for this. They're just dry going into this too. I believe that's gonna be access in the back with some utility.
Yeah, but oh, this molly's gonna be good. That's gonna force out Shane, who has no smoke, so he's gonna have to cross off. But what's there to punish, though?
So much noise, though, stamina.
Is Shane gonna return back to the barrels? They're assembling a boost right now. And he's not ready for it. Oh, but they just fall off. And now they flash into short. Droid, he's ready for it, and he goes 1 for 1. But he spots the bomb and a second player. That's going to keep these rotates in position. 3v3. Molly in towards the barrels. But Shane gets destroyed by Maxwell. Massive kill for Max. Dare still inside of pit, but he can't really deny it. And then J-Boss swings back. Dare in another 1v3. Off at his disposal, but very linear way to approach the clutch, and J-Boss just going to spam him down. Limitless are back, round by round.
This is what I talked about. Now, Timberman, they have to just go for a light purchase on this. I mean, we have to see something a little bit of interest. We've seen some pushes before. seen some stacks, but they're going to have to try something a little bit more adventurous and maybe a bit more risky. They have that comfort, they can do this, but timeout going to be placed again. And I mean, now Limitless, they're in a tight position too. I mean, they have an opportunity to pick up their 5th round, making this close to a tie game. If they lose this round, I mean, again, we just talk back and forth about the economic of this game, but this is just about them keeping that money preserved as much as possible.
Yeah, I would assume a timeout coming in from the Timbermen to stabilize things. Yeah, this is there's been a worrying last 3 rounds. Well, the eco, sure, whatever that one is. These 2 gun rounds just haven't been able to close it down in these 3v3 situations like they were earlier on this game. But like they were able to deny clutches and deny big moments from players. But an ace from Stamina and just a solid round out the gates. In that previous one, Timbermen are looking to hold on to their leads. Limitless, though. With a little bit of gimmicks here. They're working as a pack, duos, wherever they go. The real fight is going to come into Connector, though. And that's where Dare fires off, spots an op. And will actually leave the scene alongside Snap.
Waiting for that door open too, and I mean, I think that's gonna be the 5-7 just on the other side of this connector. And Limitless, you can just feel this, man. Like, you cut the tension with a knife. Like, they are just so hesitant on going any corners. They're just expecting some CTV there. They know it.
Snap is getting so much info. Like, he's cleared out all this lower park area. They're gonna come back into short. 5-7 intro, though, is no good, and Jaba just spun around for the double. Droid, though? Okay, that's a nice headshot. Give it up to him, but... Well, you're gonna need some mad pistol highlights. It's not happening today. Last bullet in the spray right there. Cameron. Yeah, we'll see this one close down. Limitless and bringing the temperature down to 2.
Yeah, the comeback's looking pretty real at this moment, but... Big guns back on the board here for the CT side, and an op one more time. It's gonna be, I feel like that's just been a big kill here. I mean, we saw that op just getting lit up from Dare. We're gonna have to see it again. But I mean, look at the scoreline that we look at Limitless too. I mean, we talked about Maxwell had a really great game on Nuke. I mean, right now, Stamina's hitting the scoreboard on the top with 14 and 9. The ADR, I think, sitting in a row, 116, 84 from Jaba.
Yeah. Stamina carrying. And Cameron and Max. The coordination from Connector. And Timbermen are again in tatters to start these rounds off. Droid to try and roll one back, but oh, Cameron oversteps the Mark II, thinking they had an opportunity. But it's gone right back the other way. Dare's holding this. You cannot peek into that. And J-Bot does not respect that possibility. 2v3.
Yeah, the double players towards B is a good call. And Snap even having this boost on top of Sandbag is important because he can get a lot of intel. Got the high ground, a bit of an off angle. But it's under a minute on the clock here for Limitless. So, I mean, they can really just explore and just see, you know, if any rotating CTs move. I mean, they shouldn't. I mean, this is where they should just be planting and just holding the anchor now. But oh, they're going to make the right call, though. They're going to go towards this A site, and it's just one player. It is the Opera, but look at it. It's just going to be in the back of Bank. But that rotate's going to kick in very quickly.
Yeah, he's going to hold on to the safe angle here for Dare. So it's basically going to allow them to get this. They could make noise. They could be heard. No. Long gone are Limitless. No. And there comes the con flank. Will they plant safe? They will. They actually do plant for... They're going to use the boost? What a genius move there from Max. Stands on his teammate as he's planting. But no, he's out in the open. Oh, he could not find cover. And now Scar, 1v2, and he's going to get pre-fired. It's Snav on 19 HP, but it's Timbermen picking up the round.
Oh man, they are making this close, and the tension is just building up more and more. Timbermen, That's Snap picking up a triple, get themselves at 8. So they've won this half. They got the half in the bag, but now it's going to be, can they get themselves 10? Can they get themselves at least 9? How this game was going. That pressure is starting to build for this team as well. I mean, when you have such a big lead and it starts to get, you know, the gap gets closer and closer, that is frustrating, especially when you're in the leading position for Timbermen.
TO called in. I mean, this is such a tentative round for both teams. Timbermen getting themselves to 9, they're comfortable with this half, but losing this round, and it's Limitless who just even the odds immediately and are in striking distance. I feel like this game is set to go down to the wire.
I think this is too. I mean, like I said, I mean, you know, we talked about a lot about Limitless. You know, this is a team that's in advance, and I think people kind of like forget that they're not an advanced team. Like, this is a team that definitely is way past that. But I mean, when we talk about Timbermen, they are a competitive team in ECL, and both these teams, in my opinion, there's a lot of big potential for both of them, and this is kind of, to me, like probably one of the big matches of the day.
Yeah, closing out this round of 16. Sure, all the favorites get to stomp everyone, but the contenders down here fighting for a miracle run to the RMR. Can definitely happen. I'll remind you, one of these two teams is on a collision course with Strife in their end of the bracket. Strife being the #1 seed of this event, or at least of this qualifier, with Team 1 following up on the other side. So they won't have to face a Maul team. They might have to face off against some of the finest fraggers in North America. So
yeah, Mulbs Eagles, that's a sight to see.
back to this boost, which has consistently been catching players in this B site. Shane has gone down twice to it, and Intra will fall next. Over and over again, they get punished. And Shane now down to 17. Things not looking good for the Timbermen. Site only just being stitched together. Flash in. Stamina. Oh, he's gonna flick over for the headshot, no less. Troy Shirley comes through with the trade, but he falls. And now it's up to the op of Dare. He misses the shot. And he hits the tag, but not the kill. So close. But not quite there. And that's Limitless, who get ever closer. They were down 7-1. And they've run back another scoreline on another map.
Yeah, at 8-6. My God. But like we said, I mean, this is just an amazing sight to see here from Limitless. I mean, now, like we saw before, like I said, it was Max that was playing well. Cameron had an amazing nuke game. But right now, I mean, your IGL is just popping off. Jaba's right behind. Like, everybody's doing a lot of big work. I mean, Stamina picking up a lot more of a lead just because of that big ace round with the op that he had. And I honestly think that was the Kickstarter. I mean, these guys were in the deficit. He won that massive round for the team, and it's just been like full speed ahead right now. We're on the last round of the first half, and the Timbermen, look at what they have to work with by. $2,400.
Far from pretty.
Far from pretty. I want to say ugly, but it's just far from pretty is better. You can leave that open for interpretation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see what the, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say, I call it like a junkyard buy. You know, the junk drawer?
You like go pick up parts and stuff. You're like, yeah, okay, I'll use that.
Scissors,
yeah, okay, I'll do that.
Scissors, pencils, arts and crafts.
It's like playing a VR. They're just picking up whatever they can.
Yeah. Open the chest and see what they get. Yeah. That's a gold scar for Snap. That's a nice start. This is, I mean, that's a very needed start. And to buy like this in a situation like this, Timberman's still gunning for 9-6. Oh my word. Snap, hello? Gotta be ready for the player down beneath you, but the 2-for-1 is plenty enough for Timberman. Stamina though. Killing antsy. He spot. I'm wondering who spotted who. They both fire off, and perhaps dropping his smoke a little early there.
There's now B. Timbermen have lean 3 players at B now, and I mean, it is going to be the push that is from Joy. He's just on the other side of washroom, so if he gets taken out, I mean, this is a free A site.
But it's such a great position, such a wonderful position. Make sure that they can't really get back with it. Maxwell misses the shot. Huge opportunity to run it back, and now they're gonna go back up con, where Droid is just waiting for them. Surely. Oh no! Stamina wraps back around. Smarter on the play is Stamina, and then taps out another. Stamina is on fire.
What is happening?
And Limitless have just ripped Timbermen to shreds.
And it's all down to one player. 1-on-3 now with a Moss. 36 HP. To keep this for a 9-6. Otherwise, we're going to an 8-7. And he's got to start moving now. And there you have it. The AWP is going to get the lineup. And that's a dinger. And that's an 8-7 half with a massive lead from Timbermen that just crumbles down.
That is a huge round. Another massive one from Stamina. Ends the half on 20 kills, which is just unreal.
Clears Droid. Like, Droid had that perfectly done. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna let them run by, I'm gonna flank, and I'm just gonna multi-kill and win this round. But the fact that Stamina still clears it, the communication must have been there. Did you clear washroom? No, I didn't. I'm gonna check it. It's the smallest detail, but that just paid the biggest effect for that round. Hands down.
Now Limitless have a huge opportunity. Like, there's, I think CT maybe not, maybe their CT side isn't as good. Who knows? I mean, I still have yet to be proven by that. CT side on Nuke was a bit very patchy. I mean, their T side looked better. Like I said, their utility usage was quite great, and even then Timbermen didn't drop a CT side round the last time they played Overpass, just in the last round of this qualifier. So something, I mean, it's nothing is set in stone here, Laz. That is for sure.
Darn tootin'.
But
yeah, we saw.
Yep.
Oh, go ahead. No, you say it, man. I want to hear you.
I mean, I'm just saying, but Limitless have just, they found the opening just like they have earlier on in this tournament. They're making another comeback, and I mean, if things go according to plan, they take it to the house.
Yeah, that's so true. And just kind of looking at even Limitless's amount that they played on this map, I'm just kind of looking it up here. I mean, I believe it's Vero Pro that they played as well. That was a 16-10 win. It does actually kind of look like, you know, their CT side was not too bad at all. But I mean, you're playing a different monster.
Yep. We're going to go ahead and push this one to a little bit of a halftime break. We'll wait for the players to be ready on up. So we'll be back in just a bit. See you then.
I walk a different path, nothing can hold me back. I passed the point of no return, something is calling me. It's in the air that I breathe. Bring me back to life again. Dancing with my fear, burning with desire. We gon' take it to the edge and come alive. Go to hell and back just to feel the fire. We gon' turn up in this place and come alive. Oh, I see the signs and I see we're there. And I feel the lies and I feel the the sand. Forever hold, no matter if we cast away, a fire in the dark. I know that you won't be waiting again.
And welcome back to the RMR Open Qualifier number 3. Round of 16, last BO1 of day number 1. You can be able to stamp yourself, potentially, into NA Counter-Strike history. My name's Fi, I'm joined by Laz, and we're going to take this final half away between Limitless and Timbermen. Got two contenders on their side of the bracket, looking to potentially face off versus Strife in the near future. Let's get it. Pistol round, it's a best of 1. Everyone's complained all about it. But it means so much, just considering it's only one map.
Yeah, this just adds way more suspense to it, and it's just way more at stake now. That best of 1. I'm still baffled that we've seen Limitless make this comeback, and now Timbermen going to be on the T side. We saw them earlier on the stream on this. Changing up their strategy actually now, so they're not doing the same thing we saw before. Instead, they're going to take this a lot more slow. But look at Limitless. They have just stacked this one site, just leaving it down to Jaba by himself. Lonely one a day.
Yeah, I think Jaba just has to concede this. He can't fight it. The rotates haven't gotten here in time. So full A site control established. Nade not quite on the mark. Even faking the plant at truck and then planting it out in the open. That play there from Timberman, and we're gonna get a bloodbath 5v5. Flash is gonna go up, and the players begin to spill out. Get ready, folks. This is gonna be chaos. Starting off with Dare, finding the first headshot onto Scar. This man's a pistol wizard. So far today, this man has found 3 Ks every single pistol round. I'm telling ya, and the rest of Timbermen are just gonna run him down. That is classic here from the Timbermen. I don't think they've lost a pistol round today.
I don't think they have. Yeah, I was just going to say, I think, you know, Limitless, they haven't been able to pick up those pistols, but man, Timbermen, they do not lose them. They just take them absolute power. And like you said, Dare just running it around, getting that P250 lit up a little bit, and now fully invested, able to get the bomb down, but I mean, at least they get just all the kills in the world. But they got the bomb down. What am I talking about? That's fine.
They got everything.
They got everything.
They got the kills and the bomb plan. Let's go. That's the best of both worlds. Every tag means everything. That rolled off the tongue really awfully. Every tag, you know, it means a lot. How about that? You know,
you want to tag as much as you can with a scale.
If I was Maxwell, I'd just be running around just taking just incredibly risky angles and just looking for body shots, not even headshots. Just start taking body shots everywhere and just hoping that your deagles can clean up.
Yeah, just get them wounded. Just, you know, make some damage, and it makes it easier for the deagles. Just a one-shot wonder.
Yeah, if he got 3 tags with the scout and then went down, that would be mission successful.
Time can tell, Fi.
I'm just talking win conditions here.
Oh, the Nemo maze are coming in.
No one's there, though. No one's even home. Oh, and they're just gonna walk into the short setup. They have the perfect setup. The flashbang is in, and J-Bot with the second! But getting ran down. Dare falls too. The Deeks are gonna find the round. The entire B-side defense shreds the Timbermen. And Limitless, who needs pistols, will bite right back in the force.
Oh, they just ran into the trap. Oh, man, warp speed to deagle. They just get taken out, and look at that. Limitless now. They've kiboshed the money situation here for Timberman. They don't have anything to work with. They have to just go for pistols. They're going to be on a double save. I mean, now Limitless put themselves in an opportunity that they can take the lead. They can actually get themselves in a winning position for the first time this map. Oh, I must be bygones, man. These Eagles.
This game just turned around. This went from Timbermen getting cozy to... Well, we're locked neck and neck now. Limitless, just don't get deeged, right? That's a pretty simple statement.
I feel like Timbermen are in that mood right now. Like, this is the fine one, you know? It's on fire, just like, yeah, this is fine. Yeah, this is fine. Figure this out.
Yep, literally right there as he's, you know, everything's burning around there. Gonna back up to the site here for Stamina. 4 Deegs on the way to the A site. Maxwell's scout is actually gonna tuck back away. Stamina could be in a little bit of an overextended position. Only team help from his teammates. That's a great nade though from Scar. Now the rest of the squad is out here. Everyone just gets picked apart. Limitless keep it flawless, and Timbermen have to eco next round. Limitless they've stabilized their finances for one. They've picked up the force buy. They're in the commanding position all of a sudden.
This is what I was talking about. I mean, we talk about the importance of pistol rounds, but that second round, it can just change things around. I mean, the fact they won that without losing more than one casualty, the money situations is building up for them. Timbermen have to double save. There's just no way they can do anything else. And look at this. Nothing invested. Just Glocks.
Just Glocks. They're actually gonna wrap around Stamina right now. Are they gonna make a noise? Oh man. Oh my gosh, if Stamina turned around, he has 4 kills. But no, I think Stamina's only gonna be doing good with the 1 here. Or the 0. That's also the potential. That's also a possibility. As Maxwell actually goes down, which... Oh, no. With the scout. The scout can do it with the headshot! But no. Stamina did find his kill out towards party, for the record, and yeah. That's fine. I'll settle down. I'm not sure if you were worked up about that one, but I'll settle down here. Limitless are up to 10.
Hey, listen, I mean, at least they got 2 kills. That's a good note here for Timbermen. I mean, they weren't expecting much. Expectations were low for that one, so the fact that they took down 2 of the members from Limitless is good. Now we have a full gun round coming into play. Op's going to be on the board here. Dara's got it locked and loaded. We're going to see how much higher than 20 kills we can get. Good smoke being thrown here from Timbermen to block off side of the party, but it's a double player from Limitless actually going to push down long A, but Timbermen, they're putting pressure at B right now.
Little utility though for them. They just burned basically what they've all had. Gonna come down to frags.
It is. And I mean, Scar's already pushed all the way down long A, just holding down inside of middle. He could change things around. He could completely change this around. I mean, he's just in the best position in the world. If they don't clear this, he could get at least a kill. And like Timbermen, they're just hovering. They don't know what to do with this yet.
Droid, he's gonna be in charge of this. Oh, he's clearing it. Yep, he cleared it. Oh man. Scar, I'm sure he felt like great in that position, but he goes down. Dare. Ooh, boy. Stamina has just found a little timing. And he's gonna make great work of it. Finding Droid. Getting out. Corralling them back to B. When they're starting to stack. Limitless, no. Could be perfect. Great headshot from J-Bot. Smokes a bit off the mark, but Maxwell sure isn't. And then J-Bot delivers another massive round there from Limitless. They shut it down. J-Bot on the anchor duty. Immovable.
This is a 4-1 second half that we've seen now. Timbermen have only been able to find the 1 round. That was the pistol. And now it's been 4 in a row for Limitless. The fact that we're seeing this, and it's looking almost with ease. I mean, even the fact that J-Bo was able to get, what, like a 3K that last round? I mean, sitting at a 160 ADR. Stamina behind him with a 104. The next closest thing by is 67. Incredible.
Has just been kept down. Tech 9's gonna hope for a miracle. I mean, at this rate, Timbermen kind of need a miracle round to turn it on its head. These rounds have been so flawless from the Limitless side, but things might change as Stamina only good for the 1, and he'll hand a gun over to Snav.
He does have the armor too, so that's a good thing. Aim punch won't be as bad of a factor here for Timbermen. Having that M4. They still got the 2 and 2 though, so they actually still are expecting something at the B site, but this is going to be Scar and Maxwell. They're going to have to slow this down.
Oh, the timing! Oh no! Scar's let him down. Scar, can he do some more? No, it's Snav up close with the stolen A1S. On for the ace. They're gonna plant reverse. This is bold. And this could cost them. They're so pushed up. They're all cluttered inside of bank. J-Bot opens up, but it's Intra who picks up the A1S and makes it work. Now it's Cameron. 1v2. Position noted, but he has no idea where Droid could possibly be, or can he? Or does he?
What do you mean the noise?
Not sure. Oh, he just has to clear so many different things. Cameron hunting for the kill, and Intra, Sec 9, that's gonna do it. Timbermen pick up their half buy, and now all of a sudden, the seesaw swings back down to their favor.
Yeah, I mean, fortunately for Limitless, they have the funds. They built that up with winning so many rounds in a row, but that's the thing that we see when you're playing against those anti-ecos. I mean, that's the scary thing when you play up close with a rifle. And you don't win getting at least 2 kills. I mean, it just opens up that round and giving up a rifle. And I mean, there we just saw it. Saw the M4 go into the hands for Timbermen, and they just mowed it down. There we have it again. One more kick of the can, though, here for Limitless. They have the funds, they got the weapons, they have everything, and now even Timbermen, they're fully equipped for this one, too. And the setup, too, from we can see from the CT side, it actually is just going to be Stamina. He's just kind of playing by himself. More of a 4-player stack, so it's a 4-1 split right now. Heavily leaning on the B side, expecting some kind of a push to Stamina. He has to stay alive. He cannot die here.
I mean, long bathrooms is always such a tentative position where you have to change up your angles, and he's going to try and fight from it. And he'll go down. Lots of damage, lots of info. But he definitely wanted more out of that.
Got the damage, but man, he just needed to get a kill at least. 1 bare minimum, and now Scar by himself. He's just on long A. He's just kind of holding this tight angle, but he doesn't have the support. Cameron's on the back of the site.
The setup
He's
is
not
so
even
good.
used his util. It
Despite
is a
the-
good setup.
Despite the 4v5, they have a good setup. They have Maxwell, who's holding the connector door. So they're able to stack up the A site with 30 seconds. This is a one-way street for Timberman. And Scar is going to turn it into 3. All on his own. 25 seconds, bomb down. Go ahead and save, Timberman. Try your luck at this one. There. We'll take his sweet time with it, but there's no time. I mean, you can't take your time with it. Let's be honest here. Scar, last kill just waiting on his plate. And he's going to pick up the 4K single-handedly. Limitless clap back.
I don't even understand that. I mean, a phenomenal play from Scar, but the fact that he's just holding that angle and gets a 4K? I mean, Timbermen weren't able to clear him at all. They just went for that fight too slow, and it just allowed him to reset those fights every single second. Oh my god. Just when you think it's in the bag, and Timberman could have brought that back. I mean, now they're gonna have to go for a little bit of a hero buy.
A couple of AKs carried on over. Stamina. Right around the corner. Drop snap, but okay, hero AK spotted. Intro. We'll find the kill again. Stamina going for these 1-for-1s, and there's no one on A for Limitless.
Yeah, Scar rotating back now. But the bomb's all the way in the back, too. So, I mean, this is kind of what we said before. Ooh, boy. Oh, boy. Cameron, all right.
Oh, that's huge.
That's big. J-Bot just pushed all the way up, too.
He's staying proactive, but Droid, fast shot there from Max. And it just leaves Dare pick up the bomb and pick a site.
No util either. I mean, you got the 2 players at B. You get the 1 player, which I believe that's Maxwell, just holding it with the AWP again, just playing very passive. So Dare's gonna have to make a bit of a truth or dare kind of a situation. Truth.
Truth.
Not a good situation.
The truth. That's I picked truth there. Yeah, that's and Dare walk into the B site. I see your wordplay there. Dare, you have a clutch on you. Wait a minute, he might. 15 seconds. He drops the player, but tough luck. Maxwell holding the long angle, and it's Limitless up to 13. To take down a rival in this bracket, and they are ever so close to it. 3 rounds.
The 3 rounds, and even now Timbermen, they got the gun round in them. That full loss bonus is kicked in now. 3,400, fully equipped for another fight. We've seen them just kind of play the map slowly. Maybe a change of pace, maybe something a little bit more accelerated. That OG Timberman we know.
Maxwell. Bold play. Down to half at the same time. Stamina at the same time is making his own bold play inside of Party. Check this out. Stamina goes down though. The risk doesn't pay off. Snav and Shane pick him up. 3v5 as Timbermen all of a sudden back in with their advantage.
Well, we've seen Limitless in these deficit positions before, and they can claw their way back in again the round somehow, but this is a lot to ask. I mean, slow left, there we go, and there you go, Scar. That one's gonna hurt, and now Cameron.
Wait a minute, both players are here. Both players are here. They can still make this happen. So close. If Droid goes down, it's J-Bob with another double kill, and it's a 1v1. But that's not how the cookie crumbles.
And now they get a save. We have to see Limitless that all the money is gone. The loss bonus is kicking in, but it's 1,900. This is an opportunity for Timberman now to claw their way back in this. Make it a 1-round gap, maybe?
Certainly possible.
But
they forced. Oh, they forced.
Oh, man. They did it before. I mean, they did win that round. I can't remember which round it was, but...
Second round force?
It was a second round force, you're right.
But now their opponent...
How could we forget?
Now their opponents have opposite AKs instead of Mac 10 blue. Different story. And this is such a risk. This is... basically... lose this round, concede your lead, and you're on the back foot. Max is saving up for an AWP still, so not like they're giving up that luxury. Scar strong arms a smoke up to heaven.
Oh, they're walking into a trap again. Timbermen have the wrong read in this.
Shane picking a good line, walk up short, and now the sight begins to open up just a bit as the angles start to be dissected, and just one player left remaining. Stamina will try hide, but not to be. Timberman back in with initiative. Next round's going to be a full eco.
I'm a little surprised that we saw the force come in from Limitless. I'll be honest, I mean, this is what I was worried about. If they force up, they're going to put themselves in a money shamble situation, but they did it before. Like you said, more of a difficulty level increase with going against Ops and AKs, but it doesn't work out. I mean, they don't even get a kill. I mean, they did some good damage. 36, one player, 50 onto another. No kills, no frags.
Going down the wire, as this matchup should, and as kind of we expected going into this. Two teams on the same caliber. Two teams just trying to make a miracle run. I mean, if J-Baw has had so much hype behind him, Scar and Maxwell have always been such solid players here at NA. It's now really the time to make a break for the RMR. Is this it? Or is the Timberman going to take that away? It's only a full eco. Timbermen get themselves the opportunity to equalize the scoreline and put this game to rest.
Timberman just waiting this out too. Limitless with a triple stack. It's a good little stack with the guns that they have. I think this is the best course that they should try, right? A bit of a gamble. What do you got to lose? Barely creeping this. I mean, a minute is Now just been hit on the clock. And they've finally crossed into party.
Time is going to start becoming the enemy. I always mention it in these kind of rounds. You do have to start grouping up for the play. And there's a possibility they could second guess themselves, but it seems like they don't really want to go down connector. With 40 seconds on the clock, only now Intra is getting the bomb. Begin to worry. 30 seconds on the clock. Imagine if there was a stack on the A site.
This would... I don't even know what I would say to you right now.
No one's really watching this. It's only Shane. To be honest. The plant will go through, and... Okay, they should be able to shoot this one up. Yeah. Just feel lucky, Timbermen, that no one was home on that A site. Or that could have been a calamity. It's 13 all.
I'm so shocked that they ran the clock that low. And when they knew that, you know, Limitless should be saving that round. I mean, if they would have been at that A site, that could have been catastrophic for the Timbermen. That could have just ran into a full trap. They would have lost it. Bomb wouldn't have got planted. But, I mean, fortunately for them, it was 50-50. They had to make a choice, and they landed on the right side of the coin.
A couple rounds back, I mentioned how they weren't sacrificing the op for the play. Maxwell, I think, bought a scout in that previous round. He has no AWP. He has no assistance to help out this short play. Right now for Limitless, they're throwing everything at this. They're pushing 4 players monster, and it works. What a call!
Are you kidding? Are we joking right now? The disrespect.
It's not dead. They just have everything on lock. Destroyed the last man. And Limitless, you're going to get yourself the 14 that way? Go on.
I can't believe it. Double player. Out of Big Mouth. They just run through it. And you could even see Timberman like, what on earth are you doing here? Why are you here right now? Oh, didn't receive this invitation. And now 14-13, and here we are. Everything's spent here. You got 2 players here for Timberman that are sitting at that 3K, but they've invested in this. If now Limitless win this, they put themselves in a big advantage point at the map point. Continuing on.
There's only so many spots at the RMR, folks, and so cutthroat. Another 4-man push. Another 4-man stack here. This time Stamina pushes out. He can't get the kills, though, and this time around, Timberman turn it right back. It's only Max's op who can stop any sort of A play. It's just 1 player on each site right now. It's just it needs an absolute individual play out of a Limitless player right here. Max is going to clear out Colin. And he'll push all the way down, but this is a fruitless affair. Just gonna walk on A, and this is gonna be going to all 30 rounds.
They have to save the guns. Like, I mean, unless there's some way they find these kills.
Oh, Cameron ain't saving. Oh, well, Cameron is saving. Okay, they'll just walk past Intra, I guess. That just works.
Well, you could go all the way back in the middle. I think there was an AK that's dropped.
That is a possibility, but I think Timbermen are about to be all over it.
Yeah, as they should.
It's very important Max holds on to his. I think he will. He's far enough away from the play. He kind of has Cameron as a bodyguard.
Yeah, he's the front man. Oh, an AK dropped there, so now...
Okay, yeah, that's an upgrade. Everything Limitless can scrap out of it.
Yeah, and I don't even think Timberman want to even try this. They're actually getting a little bit nervous. They will survive with the guns. That op's still in the rotation here for both sides. And that's really important. I mean, that was the one thing he needed to say, but the fact that he picked up an AK here for Jabo, that's massive. That is critical for this.
Yeah, especially when you have it on your B anchor. B anchor, most impactful position. Just to be able to rack up the multi-kills. You want to give him the best opportunity to do just that. The rest of the team is just on a paltry buy. So having J-Ball just with the power weapon gives him the best opportunity. Limitless are going to do this little 3A start, though. 2 players connector. The Oppa Maxwell, just a little setup. Anyone wants to walk up connector? No chance. But they're grouping up back to B. J-Ball, your time is now. Good smoke. Delay the play just a little bit. Maybe let them assemble this double monster setup. Oh, man. It's such a risky position. One flashbang, and J-Ball is completely out of the play. There's the mollies. Looking away. Waiting for the flash. He turns, but he only turns it into 1 kill. That's the problem. But Max, he jumps out from connector. He can cut across the site. It's onto the op. And Max, he cannot connect the shot. They will make it across. What about the plant? What about these flanks? They're everywhere right now. Stamina gets an AK. Surprise for Dare. He drops. 2v3. Who wants Matt Point more? Droid, first headshot. Back to 2v2. Into the pit he goes, and now Intra's turn to play on the round. Down the smoke he goes, and he'll find a kill and a scar. Maxwell just can't hit the shots. And it's Timbermen who will find Matt Point.
Oh, man, folks, if you wanted to be on the edge of your seat, I think you definitely have gotten it now. This is going to be match point here for Timbermen. Like we said, best of 1. There ain't no turning back here. It's either we see 1 round, though, it's a 16-14, and Limitless are packing their bags and they're done. Or we see an overtime, the first one we'd be seeing here today. And look at what Limitless have to work with. We're talking Famosas, we're talking Deagles. They are just on a value path. This is worse than that. Like, they just have nothing.
And they're just trying. They're searching for something. They're panning for gold, basically. And oh, who's found gold? It's Dare on a wall bang. That's the opening kill. What remains? 2 Famosas, a 5.7, and an MP9. It is a sorry position. J-Ball's even burning. His smoke didn't extinguish the molly properly. The Limits are looking down the end of the barrel.
But the bomb is actually going to go towards B, so now Timbermen are going to put their sights on this. There is 2 players still there. Rotates coming in as well. Stamina's now realized.
They've given themselves the best chance. They've given themselves the best chance here for Limitless. This is a fair fight on the B site. 3 players in position. The guns, not so much, though. And they leap into pit, and Dare just lines them up. On for the ace. Can he close? It's going to be Max to try and hold on, and Stamina, the IGL. He dropped a 30 bomb this game, but it couldn't bring Limitless to the RMR. Timbermen will make it to day 2.
Oh, and there you have it, folks. Timbermen are going to advance on, and Limitless now, they are done. That is removed. They have not made their chance to qualify, and what a game we saw here today.